Of course, good to be with you, Rachel, and everyone. Thank you.
So you have been hearing some of the response to the debate, the same response that we have been both issuing and also hearing ourselves. I think a lot of people who are fans and supporters of President Biden,
what's up?
Who are Democrats or who are just worried about the prospect of Donald Trump returning to the presidency, feel like this was not a strong performance tonight from President Biden. I want to hear your assessment and how you respond to those critics.
Well, it was a slow start. There's no question about that. But I thought it was a strong finish. And in particular, because what we know is that when you look at the two sides of the ledger, what we had in Joe Biden is someone who wanted to have a debate based on facts, based on truth. And in Donald Trump, we had what we have come to expect, which is someone who is going to push lies and distract from the reality of the damage he has created and continues to create in our country. When I think about the significance of the substance of what is before us in November in 130 days, we are looking at a president in Joe Biden who has done historic work, whether it be on addressing the infrastructure issue in America. Donald Trump, remember, kept talking every week was going to be an infrastructure week. It never happened. It was Joe Biden that made it happen so that over $1 trillion is hitting the streets of America to upgrade roads and bridges. You look at what Joe Biden has been able to accomplish in terms of delivering for the American people, whether it be the creation of 15 million.
Hold on, man. Hold on. You mean the delivering of inflation? Delivering of two wars? Well, two conflicts, we'll say. But not too much to deliver on. If you're talking about the 15 million jobs that he got, yeah, those are bounce back jobs from Trump. Trump signed in 22 million. COVID happened, knocked them off, and then they bounced back right after COVID, right under Biden, and then we just give Biden credit for it. But then we say, oh, Trump inherited a good economy. Well, shoot.
And then they overflated the numbers of jobs created. The Department of Labor Statistics had to come out and say they lied damn near about 818,000 jobs that were created under their current administration. That's almost 1 million jobs that they fibbed on. That's more than a fib. It's a bold-faced lie.
Yeah.
Misleading. That's why y'all over here, oh, unemployment is down. What do you mean?
I'm done. Shoot, maybe not for the immigrants.
In new jobs, over 800,000 manufacturing jobs,
employed.
bringing
More than American
manufacturing
citizens
back
at
to
this
the
point.
United States.
And that's the thing is, you can like literally look that up, and it's like literally been fact checked. Is that, yeah, they got the bounce back job. The 15 million she's talking about, bounce back from Trump. But it's kind of funny though.
Y'all remember that?
No, hold on. No. It's kind of crazy though that y'all can say that Trump inherited a good economy, but you can't say that Biden inherited good employment rates.
Like, y'all don't remember that global pandemic that affected every nation equally, and Trump kind of weaved his way through it to the best of his ability. I mean, I don't know how you could forget, but yeah, global pandemic, that would kind of create a job shortage, no?
Yeah.
In terms of delivering for the American people, whether it be the creation of 15 million new jobs, over 800,000 manufacturing jobs, bringing manufacturing back to the United States, what we have done to cap the cost of insulin at $35 a month, finally taking on Big Pharma and allowing Medicare to negotiate drug prices. These are the substantive issues that the American people care about. And what we saw tonight is more of the same. Joe Biden fighting for the American people, Donald Trump fighting for himself, not to mention on the issue of choice. There was a very clear contrast. Joe Biden is very clear when the bill comes before him to put back in law the protections of Roe v. Wade, he'll sign it. What we know about Donald Trump, no matter how much he's trying to distract us from this, is when he was president, he hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention they would undo the protections of Roe. That's exactly what they did. And now we see in case after case, state after state, laws designed to punish.
You know, I love that she brought this up because I like to argue that Trump has actually a stronger stance on abortion, a more
democratic,
appealing stance on abortion.
I'll say
hear me out on this.
Yeah, all right.
Because he plans to bolster and strengthen the FDA and their research on the abortion pill. He plans to return the decision to the states, which kind of keeps government from, having full autocracy over this decision, the reduction of government for those of y'all who were for smaller versus bigger government. And again, he's still for abortion in the 3 special cases that anybody on either side of the political spectrum can agree on. This is great, danger to the mother's health, and as well as incest. So I feel like that's almost a foolproof stance on it, really. It doesn't ostracize anybody, and it encompasses everybody's beliefs.
Nah, it's so funny because I believe the problem is like, well, women got a problem with Trump, and the problem's not Trump. It's the women in y'all state. It's the voters in y'all state. You know that when he means leave it to the state, they're leaving it up to y'all to decide what y'all want to do with it. So if your state chose to do anti-abortion, hey, man, your beef is with your neighbor and the citizens around you, not with Trump. So I don't even get where we start blaming the government when if they enforce it on all of us, then it's mandated or, that's what? High government. But if we leave it to our states, which is more low government, y'all still have a problem. I mean, come on now. Come on. And the only reason y'all for high government is because what? Oh, because you want abortion. But I bet you if the government was saying anti-abortion, you'd be like anti-government. The government should stay out of our rooms or whatever, out of our hospital rooms. I'm like, well, let's be real. With this abortion mandate, or not abortion mandate, but with, I say nationwide abortion, it'd be the same thing. It'd be the same thing, just you're accepting of it.
Healthcare providers in Texas provide prison for life for doctors. Women who are having miscarriages because and bleeding out, excuse my language, but I'm just going to have to be explicit about the facts, because of laws that are denying them emergency care because hospitals are afraid they're going to be criminalized for doing that. And all of these bans are Trump abortion bans. He's talking about how he wants to send this decision back to the states. And we know what.
And shout out Bo P, man. He ain't had too much to say. He just wanted to show some support with the $20 super chat, bro. We appreciate the support.
Anything over at $20 over at Sankey Media is a baller alert. So shout out to you, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Those arguments are about. Joe Biden has been very clear about where he stands, and he is clear with the American people. He is clear in purpose, and I think that came across tonight in this debate.
The issue of former President Trump lying came to the fore on this issue of choice and on this issue of abortion rights in a very pointed way. He kept asserting over and over again that if you are pro-abortion rights, or if you want to codify Roe, or if you are a critic of the decision to overturn Roe and have these abortion bans, then you are a murderer, and that you want to kill infants, and that what people who are pro-choice are people who want to kill babies after they are born. And I sometimes say this is Earth 2. This is not a factually based thing at all, but he repeatedly reiterates that. It's not the moderator's job, though, to fact check that. It's essentially the other candidate's job to fact check that. I wonder what your thought just strategically is in terms of countering a counter narrative and a lie about abortion rights that's so obscene and yet so insistently repeated by their side and by their candidate.
Well, the facts are exactly what are on our side, to your point, Rachel. First of all, what they are talking about is they are attempting to, as they are wont to do, especially Donald Trump, create fear based on fiction. For the sake of getting and hitting political points. What we know and what he is acutely aware of is what he has done and intended to do is not politically popular with a lot of people in both so-called red states and blue states. And so now you see him wavering. Let's not forget, when he was president of the United States, Kamala, he said that if
Trump is not popular, but he's leading you in most of the swing states, though. But he's not popular. I mean,
they don't want people to look at them polls.
I mean, come on now. Can you just be on? Wouldn't it benefit her to just be honest? Wouldn't that entice more Kamala supporters to be like, oh, yeah, we got to go out and vote for real? Because, bro, some of y'all think she just got it in the bag and you don't even got to vote. And that's what Loki cost a lot of people 2016 when they didn't want Trump in. Mm-hmm. It's damn near, bro, y'all about to let Trump y'all about to let Trump in office the same way he got in, just off the hate and off the pure fact that, well, I ain't gonna lie, the candidate ain't have no substance, but warmongering or a military industrial complex mentality.
And I don't know if they realize this, but this is just my analysis. For a critical thinker, the more and more they purport these lies or these taglines, I'll say, about Donald Trump, the more I'm inclined to fact check it. Like, well, let me look it up. They keep repeating it. I do my research. I fact check the facts. Oh, hold on. Half of this isn't true. Most of it is unfounded. Hold on, now I can go to Agenda 47 right on his website and see what the man truly stands for.
Because you can't say his base is scared when we're looking at these polls and we're like, it's not too bad. Not too bad. It ain't all the way good, but not bad.
A national abortion ban was sent to his desk, he would sign it. He said that. As Maya Angelou told us a long time ago, when people tell you who they are, take them at their word. Believe them. We know that when Donald Trump comes in, if he has a Congress that passes a national abortion ban, he will sign it into law. One of the most fundamental issues of our time.
Abortion ain't even his...
Fundamental.
Bro, Trump already got what he wanted when it came to abortion. It's like, bro, it's to the states, right? Cool, that's how he wants it. He has nothing else to touch on with abortion. There's going to be no abortion ban, okay? There's no abortion ban coming. Like, trust me, we don't even care about abortion that much. I promise you we don't. Sure, I have our personal opinions on it, but abortion is like, bro, it's definitely below immigration. It's definitely below the economy. It's below foreign relations.
I would say how they over politicize it actually is more of a distraction than anything. It's inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. We got foreign affairs, we got geopolitics, we got a weak border, and we got infrastructural issues that need addressed before abortion is made this hot button first ballot issue. I just don't understand the publicity that it gets.
Like, y'all gonna be feeling real stupid voting on abortion when you have problems that are just deeper than abortion.
Bro, we all do as Americans, bro. There's some shit we could all focus on and put our intent towards rather than abortion. Just tell people to keep their legs closed and buy more condoms. That's a simple plan B and condoms, goddamn it.
I think it's because people be so misinformed, and abortion's the only thing they kind of have any knowledge of. So that's the only thing they stick to as, you know, as a political point.
But like, seriously, religious beliefs aside, plan B, abortion, there's over 50 other types of contraceptives out there, as well as just abstinence and practicing safer reproductive decisions. I mean, I'm just like, bro, there's so many other options out there before you even have to get to abortion. I don't understand how it's been propped up as this major headlining issue. It's crazy. There's other ways to low-key save yourself from having a baby if you don't want that damn baby. You ain't got to kill it.
Yeah.
The idea that
make sure you kill your sex life.
Would take the ability of an individual's to make decisions about their own body and replace their good judgment with that of the government. That's what's happened in our country. 3 days ago, we just commemorated the 2-year anniversary of the Dobbs decision, where woman after woman who I have met, who I have traveled with, have faced extraordinary experiences of miscarriage, of losing their ability to have children in the future because they did not receive the care they needed, because hospitals and healthcare providers were afraid they'd be put in jail for doing the job of caring for these women. So I think that what Donald Trump is doing is grasping for straws. And look, they're only, of the two people on that debate stage, only one of them has the endorsement of his vice president. And let's not forget that.
I just want to add some context for y'all, for those of y'all who might be on the fence about abortion, or for those of y'all who are truly full on 100% pro-choice. I think a lot of us literally just don't. Honestly, I didn't know before watching the video and doing more research on it. I didn't know how the full procedure was done. But when I seen this, bro, it literally was skin crawling. It turned my heart and my stomach. It's probably one of the most inhumane procedures that we are legally able to practice.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Right, calling the Care Clinic in Bethesda, Maryland.
Thank you for calling Care. How can I help you?
I am looking to have an abortion.
How far along are you?
I'm 34 right now. I am in a pretty desperate situation. My boyfriend is kind of out of the picture now, so I don't really have any support.
An abortion at any stage is actually much safer than delivering a term pregnancy. It's a 4 to 5 day procedure. We do some basic lab work on you and start to dilate your cervix.
So,
after that, we do what...
Taking out your child is more safer than you delivering your child. Pretty much what she's trying to say. I mean, oh, goddamn. I didn't even think that was a thing to say. Like, yeah, you know, it'd be way safer for you to just to take a kid's life than you to give it life. You know, it'd be way safer for us to poke around in you, put a big ass needle, stab a kid's heart. Yeah, that's way safer than you just giving birth to it.
And I don't understand. Go ahead.
All right, gotcha.
Safer than delivering a term pregnancy. It's a 4 to 5 day procedure. We do some basic lab work on you.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't understand the argument of it takes 2 to make a baby. how women low-key want to put responsibility on the man, solely on the man for impregnating them. But when it comes to having the decision of actually carrying out said pregnancy, it's fully the woman's choice.
Keenan, are you suggesting 2 signature abortions?
Listen, I'm just saying, if we both made this, how can you delete it without my consent?
But Key, it's her body though.
No, baby. It's my DNA though.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Come on, baby.
I think both parents should have a say in this. Well, soon to be kid's life, soon to be baby's life. It should be a double signature, and you shouldn't be able to.
Then we 2 pieces of shit. We both signed up for it.
Oh God! But shoot, if you can't get my signature, you gonna carry that baby to term.
Facts.
And I would just take it. Fuck it.
Well, that, and I'm not financially responsible.
Oh man.
And start to dilate your cervix. After that, we do what we call the fetal injection. A needle is inserted through the abdomen and into the fetal heart, where lidocaine is injected, and that will completely numb the fetus so there's no pain. And then after that, we inject a medication called digoxin and another medication called KCL into the fetal heart, which will slow and then stop the fetal heartbeat. And on that 4th day, depending on how your cervix is dilated, we'll break your water, and then we'll give you a medication called misoprostol. Misoprostol will sort of induce contraction and increase the dilation of your cervix. You're going to have contractions and cramping, and then we'll assist you in sort of pushing in the induction and then remove all of the products of conception.
Products of conception, dehumanizing as hell. And we're talking about a baby damn near like 2 weeks away from being born, and we're talking about products of conception. As soon as I heard that, I was like, organ trafficking, allegedly.
You're definitely going to feel discomfort and cramping and a lot of pressure, but we do give you fentanyl and Versed during the procedure.
Fentanyl.
We
You know that shit hurt.
Trimester care.
Gotta
Our
give you
doctor
fentanyl.
is very well versed in what he's doing, and he's very good.
So I'm not like a rare situation. Y'all help women this late in pregnancy all the time.
All the time.
I mean, all the time. All the time. Bro, the way she read off the procedures like she did it all the time. She didn't miss a beat. She know how to accurately explain everything that was going to go down like she did it like 100 times.
With confidence. Actually, she said that shit like a true medical
professional.
Journeyed medical professional.
Bro, she didn't put the glove on like, sweetheart, you don't even know.
Oh, yeah, you want to make your appointment today? Or
like sweetheart, this is my 3rd body this week. What you mean? Of course I know the procedures. My 3rd body this week. Irresponsible girls like you come through all the time. I'm on my 3rd body. Man, hey,
Let's not forget that.
Sorry I had to take the joke there, but sometimes y'all need to
She damn near on her Call of Duty kill streak. She said 3 bodies. I got my UAV. Just come on. I can make it 5. I can